just feel like you're not showing enough tits for this to be popular.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Really, it's fine.
It's totally fine.
It's fine.
Go back to work. It's fine.
It's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. It's fucking fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Welcome to It's Fine. What the fuck were we talking about? I don't get when people want to do things that are competitive, but not be competitive about it. It's like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play your game.
Well, I'm cool with being competitive, but not with a game that I'm gonna be trash at. It's not gonna be fun.
No, yeah, you want to
like Mario Party.
You want to just swamp me.
Mario Party.
Well, yeah, that's a weird thing too, because you always win that. But Mario Party doesn't feel like it takes skill, but you keep winning. So it obviously is just because you play too much. No, nobody's supposed to keep playing Mario through adulthood, and you never stop. Okay. So it's like unfair. Everybody gives up and plays games where you murder women. But you just kept playing and got good, and then everybody was like, what a nostalgic play, Smash Bros. And you're like, I never stopped. Now's my chance. And then you beat us up with the dumbest character.
Waiting. I'm not good at Smash Bros.
Oh, okay.
Well, I like Kirby. But I just like...
Kirby's the most annoying character. No,
we suck everyone up. I've talked about this before, because I like playing Kirby, because I like sucking everyone up, and it makes them really mad, and then you spit them out, and you get their hat. You get them as a hat. You wear them as a hat.
Imagine you did that to, like... Imagine if, like, you had that ability in real life, and then you'd be a homeless guy right now. You'd be, like, a homeless guy, or, like, some other piece of shit.
A firefighter.
Yeah, no, you never sucked off a firefighter. You never swallowed the essence of a firefighter.
Ew.
What? That would be sick. If you could blow a billionaire and then you'd have a bunch of money. If you blew a billionaire and then he was like, "Ha! Yeah!" And then you were like, and then you went like this. Gulp. And then you were now at a briefcase and you owned a company. If you were like Slut Kirby and you could just suck whoever you wanted, and then you were like, I'm a doctor now. You like could do surgery.
401k.
That isn't unachievable. That's a regular thing. You could have done that.
I don't know. I've been poor all my life.
You gotta get the financial advisor.
I really...
What did I want to talk about? I got a massage, and I got a massage one time, and I was like cheap about it because I was like, I don't know how much to pay. So I went on Groupon, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna like this, but I went on Groupon, and then I went there, and it was like a school. It was like wherever people learn to give massages.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, this is why it's so cheap, and it was just like what I meant, like Civil War, like tense of just like you could hear the other people getting touched in the other. I mean, they weren't like civil. Ah! They were more like they were just like I could hear people getting rubbed with oil. And the girl I got, like you don't like, cause like what I didn't want was I didn't want to get it. This I knew was a school and was cheap, but the other cheap stuff you're like I don't want to have to tell somebody that I don't want a hand job. So I was like, I just want to.
Do you think that was what was gonna happen?
That happens a lot.
This never happened to you.
I've only got one massage, and I made sure it didn't happen.
Anyone that you know?
There was a place where people that I know were like, yeah, you could have got hand jobs there. And not like I missed out or anything, but like,
yeah, bro,
dude, you missed out. It got closed down. They did a sting. They were like, quick, give me hand jobs. Just imagine running in with guns. That would be the
if they're shooting the
if that was
and
like
also
if being a cop wasn't if like that was all like if there was like a sector of being a cop and like you never had to do dangerous stuff but just like shoot at guys getting hand jobs, I would have done that.
Oh, yo, this one time I went and I got a couples massage and I thought that we were gonna I thought that we were gonna be in the same room and it was gonna be like very cute and romantic. They split us off into like into different rooms. Ours was a Groupon too, so I was like, oh, maybe this is a little sketch. So I'm in there, and she's doing, like, my legs, my back, and then she starts, like, going up
and your pussy and your crack?
No. Well, kind of. So
she did your legs, your back, and that's where the song comes from. It's actually just masseuse school.
It's a massage song.
Yeah. Can you get my legs, my back, my pussy, and my crack?
So
she's just, like, credit carding your butt cheeks.
So she starts, like, working on my legs, and then she starts getting to, like, my butt.
The worst karate chop. Sorry.
She starts, like, getting to my butt, and then she's, like, massaging, and I'm like...
Do you have a towel over your butt?
Yeah, but she's going underneath the towel. And honestly, listen, it felt good. So I was like, all right. And she like asked if it was cool, and I'm like, if this is normal. And then she's just like really getting in there, and she worked my ass for like a good 10 minutes. All right, so then
She's probably just a pervert.
listen, the whole massage gets done, and I'm walking out with my boyfriend, and I'm like, man, she really worked my
Just
ass
went
for a
to
while. I'm
town
like,
on
did
your
you?
ass?
I'm like, did she do that for you? And he was like, what? She didn't go anywhere near my ass. And I was
Yeah,
like,
absolutely
what?
not.
I thought that was standard.
Not a dude's ass. If I was a masseuse, I'd be... First off, she was probably just a little... It's so much harder to recognize a girl pervert. They're much more inconspicuous, I think.
Yeah.
Guy perverts are like, oh, yeah, you're a pervert. You're a pervert, and it stressed you out so much. Your hairline's terrible, and you're in terrible shape, and you just look creepy. Like, you smell... Like, honestly, if there was a Febreze commercial, and it was like... and they had a scent that smelled like perverts, everybody would be like, I'm near a bunch of perverts. Like, you would know, like, instantly, like, they're in the room. You're like, someone creepy walked in.
It's for a breeze.
It's like, just let me touch your shoulders.
You just look really.
Can I
cute,
shave
that's
your
all.
back?
It just seems like you could do better than him. You're like, what?
Just like, she just rubbed your ass. That's weird.
He's like,
Yeah,
excuse me, and he's like,
couples massage sounds... That sounds okay. I would have to choose who's rubbing each person. Because I wouldn't want a guy rubbing my girlfriend and just have, like, I wouldn't want somebody else's hands make my girlfriend feel good. Be like, oh, I'm going to kill myself, but I'm going to shoot through my head and hit you in the face, too. And hope it doesn't kill you so you got a weird face forever and you can't rub anybody's girl and make anybody else jealous. But
maybe
then,
you just don't go to do a couples massage.
nah, I got to die for this. Already thought about it
That
1
sounds like.
second. I don't even believe what I just said. It would have you wouldn't want somebody hot massaging you while your girlfriend's just there and make you feel. And you're like, does that feel good? And you're like, absolutely not. And no, we should get out of here, babe. I don't even like this. It was expensive though. We should stay. It feels so good. Oh my god, it feels so good.
Don't tell her.
Oh my god, you have the hands of a princess. Actually, princess one. You have the hands of a field hand.
No.
Somebody's got to have strong hands. You can't be dainty. You can't be a good dainty masseuse. I want to get... That's the next kind of
Mulan.
massage. What?
Mulan's a princess, but also...
Yeah, she got strong hands. That's true.
Yeah.
But I want to get the kind with the walk and, like, just stomp on my back a bunch like I'm going to be wine.
I want that. I want the hot stones.
Treat me like grapes, bitch. So
Smash
stupid.
me. I want the hot...
Turn me to wine.
I want the hot stones. I want mud.
The hot stones and mud. I see. Like if I go, I'm cheap and massages aren't. So if I get a massage, it needs to be fully for like, not relaxing, but to like fix my body.
Yeah.
I need a chick with a unibrow to just be like, okay, if
I'm Ulga.
I use elbow, and I go, yeah, bitch, and then she's just like, ah, and I'm like, ah, and then I just got hurt, like it didn't even work.
Break. You're in like six, like bent over.
She's
like,
just
thank
holding my rib. I'm like, you removed that? She goes, yes, very easy.
Didn't need.
You are pussy. Can you, only one? I just have more ribs on one
better
side.
that way.
Yes, better have even on one side, odd number rib on other. I go, I don't know. You don't look like you have enough teeth to be smart.
She's like, I have certificate. It just says I can do.
I have
in crayon.
I have certificate. I have
Certificate.
It's framed in ribs that she took from people. Rib good luck. Rib from Victor.
The certificate is just a chair she nailed on the wall.
I make with crayon.
It's just like a scared little girl on
know.
it. She's like, I don't. Just go.
I knew this bathhouse was sketchy.
Just a bird fountain out front.
What do I wanna-
That's a working fountain, but a bunch of dead birds.
Oh, what
clearly
is-
strangled. Come on then, don't worry about.
Don't worry.
Don't think
Russian
about
Lenny
that.
from Of Mice and Men kill animal. He catch bird from sky.
They make too much noise.
We don't like the freedom birds have. So, what was I talking about? I already fucked up.
Pet
I don't
peeves.
think I even said it. Oh, pet peeves. So like things that like will get people mad that are bigger, that deserve more anger, kind of just make me laugh. Like I got my haircut, hit a curb, exploded my tire, and just laughed, and then just like, we were playing poker. I showed up with poker just like an hour and a half late. Like, I was just laughing, changing my tire, and was just like, not anywhere near as mad. But then like, little things make me so furious. Okay, I got this weird, I don't know if anybody else is like this. This thing that gets me, I think it's from having like a little brother. It bothers me so much. I'll be watching a show and be in the middle of it, and and I want to watch it alone. And then somebody will just watch in, or they'll just walk in and start watching the show in the middle. Like, it'll be like Game of Thrones, and I know my brother's never seen an episode ever, all names, and he literally is just watching it for like 3 minutes. And the second he gets in the room, I know I'm not watching the show anymore, and I'm just, my head's on fire thinking about wanting him to get the fuck out.
Is it because they ask questions?
No. Sometimes they'll just
that
watch.
Is insane.
Josh will walk in and be like, "What's this?" Yesterday, I was in the middle of a movie, and he came down, and I want to watch it alone. I'm clearly in a place where nobody's going to watch this by myself. You ever just want to watch something alone? He's like, "What are you watching?" I go, "Movie," and then he left. I just am rude. I have to be rude about it because like otherwise he'll just start watching my show, and I'm like, "You don't even know anything." Like, it makes me so mad. I'm like, "Oh, you're It makes me mad that he's fine watching it, and I know that he doesn't even get it. I'm like, "You aren't even getting why this is good right now." It's just a thing.
That is an insane one.
I can't watch any more show. I'm like, until they're gone,
Even
or
if
I'll
they're
just
silent?
I'll leave it on, and I go, "You finish it," and then I won't say I won't say you finish it, but that's like in my heart. I'm like, "You finish it, dude," and then I leave. I'll go in my room and I'll just pout. I'm a baby, dude. I can't. It's for some reason it like. The ability, like, I don't watch movies in the middle and like watch them to the. Sometimes people like that's not as annoying to me, but like. I like watching a full movie. Like, I won't watch the second half of a movie. I'd rather just...
Well, that's crazy because you wouldn't shut the fuck up during the movie the other day for like half the movie.
We watched all of it, though.
But the talking?
I know every scene of that movie.
Not everyone had.
But I've seen it so many times.
For a movie night, not a talk through a movie night.
Well, yeah, what am I, just going to watch it? I've seen it.
Oh, then don't come!
Jarrett didn't care.
Jarrett did care. He
See, like, we were doing that. It was you had to just, like, that's a movie that, like, you were laughing harder at parts because you wanted, like, to let Jarrett know when he should have been laughing.
Hard.
I
hadn't seen the movie in a while, and it's one of my favorite movies.
I've seen it so many times.
What
are we talking about?
I've seen it a bunch of times, but it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it makes
Pet
me so...
peeves.
I can't
Pet
handle
peeves.
it. I can't
You know
handle
what I don't like?
It makes me insane.
And this is kind of off topic, but we're talking about pet peeves. Don't touch me when I'm eating.
What are you, a cat? That's literally stuff I've heard people say to like a dog, like a pet or something. That's weird. See, and the thing is, I don't care if you don't respect mine because I don't give a shit about yours.
Fuck you!
What? It's fine. I want you to be like, that's stupid.
Yours is insane. No, dude.
I think yours is dumb, and I think that's fine.
Imagine. No!
I would like people to comment and say if they think which one's dumb.
Imagine. Yeah, but let me explain.
What does people do?
Let me explain mine.
I guess that's annoying.
You guys have fucking talked for 10 years.
Sorry.
I'm not moving this away to quiet you, but I'm moving it away to...
I'm definitely being loud.
You're yelling way into it.
Just got it worked up.
Dude, imagine, like, eating some fucking takeout and someone comes up behind you and puts their arms around you, like...
Well, I mean, like...
Well, you could, like, where you could feel the food, like... Do you know what I mean?
Like, go on their hands? Like, through your stomach?
No,
and,
I'm not dropping the food, but
no,
I'm just
like,
saying,
it goes
like,
down
I'm
your
eating,
gullet,
and now, like...
little pelican lady, and then his hands are there, and then you, like, feel the food, like, go in between the ridges on his fingies.
Yeah.
Well, I just know that girls don't like being touched on their stomach, so, like...
It's like one thing if we're, like, laying down cuddling, but yeah, if I'm sitting up, don't touch me.
I don't know if I've had too many people touch me while I'm eating.
It's an eating thing.
I don't like when people. I actually don't like when people touch me in general. So if I was eating, I'd be like, "What the fuck are you?" Nobody in like, and I guess whenever a girl that I've allowed to touch me touches me, I'm like, I don't care what I'm doing, probably. Unless I'm, like, in the
listen. Next time
bathroom.
you're eating, I'll just as a experiment. I didn't want to say it like that.
Next time I'm eating as an experiment, have someone touch me. After I just told you I don't like when people touch me, so I'm definitely not gonna like it.
So you'll get it. So you get the pet peeve.
I won't get it. I'll just pet my cat.
It's worse. Your food is processing through you, and someone's like, "Hey," like squeezing you. No. Infuriating. And then I didn't know how to explain. Yeah.
Just freak out. I honestly think that if If you just like, there's a volume of scream,
But
especially
why would
from
you
girls.
do that to begin with?
No. See, like, you just have to like stop relying on the reasoning to be the reason that they stop doing it. And there's an octave of girl scream which is so scary and so like at your core.
Scream. That's an
If you
overreaction.
no, that's what I'm saying. I know that's the whole point. If he just does it and then to never have it happen again, scream as loud as you can and just collapse on the floor. And then he'll be like, I'm not touching that
Yeah,
anymore.
it's never gonna happen again.
It won't happen
He's
again.
gonna leave and never talk to me again.
It's worth it.
Nah, might be.
It's worth it for
It's
my
worth
theory.
It for someone who's
This
gonna
is a good
touch
theory.
me while I'm eating.
I think you should scream.
That's an insane line.
Is this just like a way for you to tell your boyfriend that you weren't
Oh, it's
you didn't
not
have the confidence of
Connor.
No, is this like a way for you to like say it like indirectly?
To let him know so he never does it.
And I hate when he's like this. This is not what this is gonna be.
And no one I date better ever do this.
You know what else I couldn't handle when I was living with my parents? I would I now have a system which is take everything out of my pockets and put it in a thing I bought. But I would lose my wallet all the time everywhere. I put it everywhere. Sometimes I would put it in a weird spot specifically because I thought that I would remember. What a weird spot I put it in. Instead, I just made it 1,000 times harder. I'd be like, I'll put it on this shelf that I can't see unless I jump. And then I'd be like, where the fuck is my wallet? And I'd literally lose my wallet. But that's not the thing. I lose my wallet. It's just funny because my cousin's like, you looking for your wallet? And then it like make me laugh. I'd be like, no, shut up. But have you seen it?
But also.
No, what the thing that makes me like
It's
the
brown?
most mad is it's not brown. I have a metal wallet. I am steel. Okay. So the thing that makes me most mad is my mom tries to help. You ever have somebody try and help you? And I have a friend, Gina.
Kinda.
Well, it's just like they're nice. My mom is like nice and sweet, and it's like stop being sweet in certain situations. It like makes me more mad because it's like then they just are like, oh, I'm just trying to help you. Like, shut up. Just shut. So my mom will literally be like, first off, nobody who helps you look for lost stuff has ever said anything helpful. They're always
where'd
like,
you put
yeah,
it?
exactly. It's
Where'd
literally
you
like,
see it at?
by the time you
I've
notice,
already checked those spots.
By the time you noticed I'm pissed, it's because I've looked at all the spots. I've seen every spot, okay? It's none of those. It's not in any. Oh, sorry. I get so mad. Think about like living with my mom and like, dude, one time I had to go on a date, I think, and I needed my wallet and was like, all right, I'm leaving. And I was like, my wallet's in the car. It wasn't in the car. And then I'm like, fuck. And then like anybody talking to me, my mom can tell that I'm like short with it. Like, cause I'm like, obviously I'm trying to do like when you're like sprint walking through the kitchen, it's like obviously this isn't time for conversation. And you saw me, I'm wearing a belt, Mom. Obviously this is important. Okay, I'm trash. If I have a belt on, something's getting done. So my mom is just like, what's wrong? And you're like, obviously something.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't a time for chat, Mom. And then she's like all sweet and small, and I'm like so angry, and I'm like, you're gonna get the wrath. And then she's like all 5'1" and curious, so she's just asking me questions, and she's like, I'm like, I can't find my wallet. It starts off as I can't find my wallet, and then she's like, well, is it in your coat? I'm like, no, it's not in my coat, Mom. And then I'm like in a room, lift everything in the room, just like fucking the dining room table, just like not under there. Like I have the rug up that was like stapled in the floor that nothing's ever. I don't know. Like that's the thing. I don't even know. Like it's in a place that see like this is the whole.
And
thing.
then as soon as you find it, does it all wash away? You're like, fuck. All right, good.
Well, it's not even done. My mom's like, did you check the, like, I just was in the car. Did you check the car? I'm like, why the fuck was I outside? Where did you think I was looking? In the woods? Obviously the other place I am always. That isn't the house. It was like, it made me, she's like, retrace your steps. I'm like, do you think I'm going to places I haven't been to find my wallet?
Well, I haven't been in the attic in a while. I wonder if the wallet
It makes me so mad. I'm like, what, do you think I trebucheted into a different neighborhood that I haven't been to? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere I've been, obviously. So I'm trying to go to those places. And my mom's like, you don't have to speak to me. And then I'm in trouble. And then you're like, I will kill you. It makes me, and I'm like getting all hot, and I know it's got nothing to do with her, but like, It's like, and then I'm like, Mom. And then I literally try and be like, Mom, I'm so mad right now. Just stop suggesting places because they're already. And then she's like, well, fine. And then you're like, oh, you're mad at me? You're such a
then
baby.
I'm not gonna help you.
That's what I asked. Should have literally been like, fine, I'm not.
Asked for it.
That's literally, it's like, you know that the whole reason I'm pissed is because I don't want your help. And now this is the only way I can get rid of your help. And then I'm like, oh, it's in my hand. And then you like, it's literally
Bye,
like,
Mom, love you.
And yeah, it's literally like, no. She's like, you don't hug me like you did when you were 5. Like my mom says sad stuff like
God.
that, and you're like, yeah, okay. Well, I'd have to get on the floor and wrap up your thighs.
I
It's
told
like,
my grandma today how much I saved up, and she goes, "Oh, I guess you don't need me anymore," and put a bunch of crying faces. I was like, "Well, you still cook really good, and you're love."
Grandma stuff.
I was
I
like,
don't
I
like
guess
when
I should have
grandmas
said
cook.
love first.
I don't like when grandmas cook.
No, my grandma's a dope.
It's not that. It's like, well, how old is your grandma? Like
Also,
so
she
old,
wants to
she's
feed
like,
me too much of it.
is your grandma so old that like she doesn't remember like a lot? Like,
She
well,
does.
if
She's
an
pretty
old
sharp.
woman is still there, then I'm cool with her cooking. But if it's like she's starting to lose it, I'm like, I know you put hair in this.
I know part of grandpa's in here.
I know that you.
I know there were more ashes in here when the chili
I literally know
started
that you
to cook.
accidentally spit in this, and there's hair in it, and I can't handle hair. Like my roommate was always talking about like he would like get food from his grandma and then take it and then he'd be like bye and then just trash it immediately because there'd be dog hair in it.
Ugh, that is gross.
Just like, yeah, no, I don't want I don't want lamb chops with dog hair on it, with Bernard or whatever old dog name you gave it. Whatever not fun Depression era dog name you
These are
gave your dog.
Oliver muffins. Got a little piece of Oliver.
Oliver is
every
an old. This is, I don't even know. This is Bartholomew. Get over here.
Anything? Any shows coming up?
Hey, is there even any shows? No. And if there were shows, you would know about it. Oh my God, any shows coming up? No, Mackenzie, no fucking shows are coming up. There's nothing going on. You watch this, and that's it.
And that's it. All right. Well, we'll link our
Oh my
shit.
God.
We'll link our shit. Follow us on TikTok. Make some fucking TikToks.
I'm trying to grow a new channel. Marcus
I'm trying to grow a
is
beard.
thick with 2 C's.
No, don't.
Marcus
did you
is
wink?
thick.
Roll the
I don't
tape
think
back.
so.
We'll see if he winked.
This lost all its steam. This sucks. What a fucking shit end. So many swear words. Jarrett, cut that out. My mom doesn't want me to cuss as much, and I was raised Southern. I was I was actually raised
just a
Southern,
Southern
Mackenzie,
girl.
and I actually don't approve of cuss words or masturbation, because you will go see Satan himself.
Thanks for watching. There'll be a new one out next week. It's fine.
Yeah,
Say it, Marcus.
It's fine with. It's so loud. My mic already picks up too much. It's fine.